Hello folks, and welcome to my second attempt at a run through of Spires and Hildegard. Hopefully this one will last a little bit longer than the first run through that I did, which was, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it already, it didn't last very long. I will put a link to it, however, up in the top corner of the video. It's probably worth watching if you're not familiar with the game, as I spend a little bit longer discussing the mechanics of it. In this video we're just going to get straight into it really and see how we do. I'm the Lone Adventurer. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy watching videos of games like this, then please do consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video if you find yourself enjoying it at all. With that said, let's crack on. I think I'm going to split this deck into two this time. Oh, look at that, on card 50. Perfect. Just because I found it a little unwieldy to manoeuvre through in the last game. Right, so we've got three beginning cards. I'm going to randomise them. So it might be the same one as last time, it might be a different one. Here we go. Silvercap, it's the same one. Finally you found something. Nestled at the base of a rotten tree trunk is a silvercap mushroom. You're no expert forager, but this could be a good find. As you reach down to harvest the rare fungus, someone approaches. Hildegard, thank goodness I've found you. It's your first assignment. A delivery to Seacrest for the Baroness, Oyvind. Another member of the Messengers Guild hands you the package. I had half a mind to take it myself. I wish I was going to Seacrest, he whines. Okay, so I get 3 gold coins, 2 feats of marksmanship, mushrooms going in the inventory, which I'm just going to keep here, and we need cards 88, 89 and 90 as before. Okay, so we've got our mysterious package. I won't go over these cards because we did look at them in the first video. We've got our slingshot, which gives us access to the black wild shot dice, and we've got our character card on which we can pop our feats of marksmanship. Right, before I pop the silvercap mushroom in the inventory, I have the choice now of going to the mercantile or going for some breakfast. I went to the mercantile last time, so do you know what? We're going to go for breakfast this time. Breakfast at the Hungry Hog. Before embarking into the wild, you decide a hearty breakfast at the Hungry Hog is in order. You haven't eaten since yesterday and your stomach is growling. Farfally, the barkeep, asks what you'll have. I've got 3 choices. I can have dried fruit and nuts, porridge and coffee, or bread and buttermilk. I think I might go for bread and buttermilk on this occasion. Breakfast has left you feeling ill. You step out back for some fresh air, and the sudden burst of sunlight makes you woozy. Roll the black wild shot dice. Okay, so alright, so let's see what happens. Zip. You buckle over, sick, and purge your breakfast. Oh, lovely. Great. You see Hannah, the owner of the Hungry Hog, struggling with a large, wiggling burlap sack. Sorry, the language on this card is a little bit confusing. So I've got 2 options. Hannah, what's in the bag? So I guess that's speaking to her. Or walk off breakfast. Oh, I see. Walk off your breakfast, because the breakfast left me feeling woozy and maybe I just want to walk it off. Okay. I mean, we've got to find out what's in the bag, right? So that's card 7. The Gig. Her face lights up. A dozen leaf fighter saplings Gonna get some fights going in the bar with a few wagers. She pulls a small plant out of the bag. It has a nasty little mouth that snaps and bites wildly. You're a messenger now, yeah? I need to get one of these to a man named Rolf at the atrium in Crow Falls. You want the gig? Okay, so sure, I think it's on the way. Place the leaf fighter sapling in your inventory. Or no, because a bite from a leaf fighter sapling is fatal. Do I want to carry around a plant that can bite me and kill me? Or do I want to play it a bit safer? Oh, do you know what? I might save the leaf fighter sapling for another playthrough. Just because the last video was so short, I think possibly taking on this crazy thing is a bad idea. So I'm going to say no thanks. A bite from that is fatal. I'm just going to I'm going to pass on this occasion. Might be the boring option, but that's what I'm doing. Alright, so I guess I wander on my way and I come across a forlorn lover. As you make your way to the outskirts of town, you find Bartle, a pathetic fellow, weeping on a lonely street corner. I don't suppose you're a good shot with that there slingshot? He asks, shoulders shrugged. You're hesitant. There's something off with this guy, but curiosity is killing you. So I could either say, you darn tootin', I'm the best shot there is, or you could say, the slingshot's just for looks, sorry. I'm going to tell him I'm the best shot. Sweet Laura. Why do you ask? You reply reluctantly. I was about to give my sweet Laura a ring. We're destined to be married. But a pesky jackalope took it. They're attracted to this sort of thing. I had dropped it, and, well, look. He points over in the bushes. Sure enough, there's a jackalope with a ring hanging out of its mouth. You rarely see jackalopes. There are not many in this area. Cute little guys. I will reward you handsomely, he says. Alright, so I can either shoot the jackalope or move on my way. I think I'm going to shoot the jackalope. Pesky jackalope. Right. So here we go. We have got a target card to deal with. I only have to complete one bullseye in order to take him down. An accuracy of 2, let me show you the card. An accuracy of 2 means that I can only roll 2 dice, and a set of 1 means I can only roll my 2 dice 1 time. So it's a very limited opportunity. I think that's all of the dice sides. So all of the sides that have a symbol on help me toward a success. The jackalope sees you, the ring twinkling in its mouth. It looks like it's about to dart away. Like a seasoned hunter, you line up the shot and take a breath. Right, so we're only rolling 2 dice. Oh. Whichever one I keep. Because what you have to do is every time you roll the dice, you have to keep one of them, and then you can re-roll the remaining dice. So I guess I'll re-keep the dot. I'll re-roll this dice, hoping for a circle that can go round it in order to make a bullseye. Thought it was going to land on it then. Okay, so that is not a bullseye, so I'm left rolling my wild shot dice. Oh. So that red symbol means I have to discard one of these. It doesn't make much difference really because I didn't have a bullseye anyway. Okay, so that's another target that I've failed to shoot. So I move to card 32 for the miss. Alright, at least it isn't the end of the game. The jackalope darts off into the brush. No, Laura's ring! The man falls to his knees, wailing like a baby. This is all your fault. You lost it. He shakes his fists at you. The red in his face intensifies. His head looks like it's about to pop. Where do you think you're going? Right, so I can either attack him or I can run away. Interesting. And if I run away, I have to roll the wild shot dice. Do you know what? Let's attack him. He's being a douchebag. So let's attack and see if we have more luck with Bartle, the angry peasant dude, than we did trying to hit the jackalope. Okay, so I've got to hit him with 3 bullseyes. An accuracy of 4 means I can roll 4 dice. I get 2 chances to do that. There's only 2 dice symbols that will enable me to succeed. I shouldn't have ever asked for your help, he yells. You're left with no choice but to defend yourself. I'm just looking at this, at the objective for the bonus here. So I guess over both sets I need to roll all 4 of those symbols. So I need to keep track of those just in case I have a really good slingshot session, which seems unlikely given how it's gone so far, but you never know. Here we go. This is my first roll. Let's see how we do. Okay. Well, this is okay. I mean, on a different challenge that would have made a target, a bullseye, but on this challenge that does make a bullseye. So that's my first bullseye. I can keep those dice and re-roll these ones. Remember, these are the only 2 symbols in this particular target that will actually help me. Oh my days! Finally, a little bit of luck. So I've got myself 2 targets. Sorry, 2 bullseyes. And that's my first set. At the end of the set, I get to roll the wild shot dice. Nothing. And just checking the old bonus objectives here is that one, and that one. So in order to succeed, I need to also roll that one by the end as well. So that's the only one I need to roll. Okay, so this is my second and final set. There we go. It is done. And actually, that allows me to complete the bonus as well, which is nice. And I do have to roll the wild shot because there's a chance... Well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, alright. It's fine. Forget about the wild shot. I have succeeded. And because I got the bonus here, I get 1 coin. So I guess I beat him up so effectively I was able to take his money as well. So I hit him. I need to turn to card 50. Something sparkly. Your shot is true. Bartle yelps as an impressive bump begins to swell on his rosy complexion. I'll go, please don't, he cries. Bartle retreats with what's left of his dignity. To your surprise, you see the ring sparkling on the ground. The jackalope must have dropped it. You pick it up before anyone sees it. Put Lorna's ring in your inventory. Okay. So I guess I could have called him back and given him the ring, but I don't like the guy. What can I say? Okay, so what did that say? Turn to card 52. This one's got a picture on it. This is different. Cool. Good fortune. As you cross Main Street and head west, you hear someone calling your name. Hildegard! It's all around town that you're carrying something of interest. You need to keep your eyes open and watch your back. It's about time you had a reading, suggests Marin, the renowned local fortune teller. Standing in the dark doorway of her gypsy cottage, she urges you forward with a wave. So my options are, okay, please don't curse me. Okay, so long as it's free. Or I want nothing to do with her. I'm just going to go with okay, please don't curse me. 53. Curses. Sit down and relax, Hildegard, she says. Candles ignite as you take a seat. Between the two of you is a smoky yellow crystal and some gruesome knickknacks, probably to set the mood. Other curiosities are hanging from the ceiling: skulls, shrunken heads, and foul liquids oozing out of jars. Are you relaxed? Are you ready? Ready for what? You ask. Good. Let's begin. The surrounding candles blow out and the air grows cold. Madam's rules. Marin raises her hands and the dull yellow crystal on the table begins to levitate. Marin's body splits into 3 astral projections. Crikey. Pull and shuffle cards 56. There are 3. Place all 3 face up in a row. Alright, just had a little rearrange there so I've got room for them. Oh wow, so we've got 3 sort of objectives here, 3 targets. All 3 cards are treated as separate targets. You may attack them in any order you choose. Roll shot dice normally on all 3 targets. If one is defeated, flip that card over and look. Right, this is... There was an issue with the printing, I now remember. And one of these cards needs to have a dot in the corner. Yeah, they're all the same. Okay, so I need to use a black pen to put a dot in the corner of one of these cards. So I'm just going to go and do that, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, so I've put a dot on one. Now obviously I mustn't know which of these cards the dot is on. This was explained, by the way, that the dot needed to be added in a Kickstarter update, and it's also mentioned on Board Game Geek in a post on there. But it's not really explained here that you have to shuffle them sort of face up, because if you shuffle them face down, you'll know which one has got the dot on. So we've got 3 Marins. She's sort of split into 3, and what I'm trying to do is shoot the real Marin. It says here, if one is defeated, flip that card over and look for a dot in the bottom right corner. If it is there, it is the real Marin. If it is not, it's an illusion. The encounter ends after finding the real Marin by seeing the dot, or failing to find her after shooting all 3 targets. So we've got an accuracy of 4, so we roll 4 dice. We have 2 chances at each one, and any of the symbols will be usable. So I'm going to actually start with this middle one, I think, and try and shoot that one. Oh, that's a rubbish... No, it's not that rubbish a start. It's okay. It's okay. That's 1 bullseye. Ooh. Okay, well I've got to keep 1. Okay, so that's 1 bullseye in total. Roll my wild shot dice. I'm getting nothing. Okay, so I still need 3 bullseyes. And this is my second set. I've got to keep one, so I guess I'll keep that one. Okay, okay. So that's the second bullseye. Hey, there you go. So that's my 3 bullseyes. So that means I have, yeah, that's my 3 bullseyes. So I've managed to hit that Marin, and I can flip it over to see if it's the real one, and it isn't. Okay, so I'm going to move on to this one. Try and shoot this one now. Okay, so I've got my first bullseye there. Okay, so I'll keep that one. Hey, 2 bullseyes. It's going well. Marin doesn't stand a chance. And I've got to roll my wild shot. Wild shot not actually doing much for me. It's a 1 in 3 chance there, I guess. Okay, on to my second set. Okay, cool. So that's my first bullseye. Oh, that's it. That's my third bullseye. So the job done. So let's see if this is the real Marin. It's not. So I guess I'm going to shoot this final one. Okay, bullseye number 1. Ooh. Bullseye number 2. Goody goody. Oh! So that's I think they call it a whoopsie. That's a whoopsie, which means I've sort of slipped, I guess, and not done as well as I thought I was doing, which means I have to discard one of those, which means I've only got 1 bullseye in this first set. That's annoying. Okay, second set. That's a bullseye there. And that's a bullseye. Brilliant. So that's all 3 bullseyes. Obviously, if I flip over this card, we'll see the dot and we'll know this is the real Marin. Obviously, it was going to be because I've hit all 3. Okay, so I've got 2 cards that I can potentially reveal. 57 or 57. There we go. Encouragement. The illusions of Marin fade away, leaving her seated across the table. Very good. Your heart is strong. Let that and your strength guide you forward. I am confident you're the right person for the task, she says with finality. I want you to have this. Pull card 87. Mark of the Grizzly. You can't say for sure, but you feel stronger. In some instances, going forward, you may be able to use the Mark of the Grizzly ability. Place in your inventory. So I've now got a slingshot, a mysterious package, a silver cap mushroom, Laura's ring, and Mark of the Grizzly. What is this card with the bear, you ask? Just a bit of encouragement, a reminder of the strength you have inside. Now listen, my sight of the days to come is limited, but I do sense some things. Trust only those who have earned it. Don't be fooled. If I can aid you more in the coming days, I'll find a way. Good luck. And I get card 83. While going over Marin's cryptic words, you wander through the farmer's market. Fastolf, a local pig farmer, catches your attention. Hildegard, have a moment. I know you are headed to Crow Falls. I have something I need you to do. Why does everyone know where I am going? Here's 5 gold. Give this to Gylfi. He knows what I want. His stand is near Crow Falls Town Square. I trust you to do this. Gain 5 gold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Place this conversation in your inventory. Return to the previous story card. Okay, so that's keeping that as a reminder that I'm running a little errand for Farmer Falstaff. Farmer Fastolf. I guess I could just spend the money and forget about that whole thing, but I guess that's an option. Alright, so back over to the card we were on. Head to the edge of town, card 59. Rations. It's setting in. You're about to leave the Grey Oaks. Maybe one final stop at the Mercantile. Alright, so I can buy something at this point. 93, 94, 95. So it's the items I encountered in my first video. A grappling hook, a chestnut popper, whatever the hell that is, and an enchanted botter bag. Now I have, technically 5 of these coins aren't really mine. So I've got 4 coins. I could spend those coins as well, but I don't think I'm going to on this occasion. I'm just going to buy the grappling hook. I've got 1 coin more than I had last time. So maybe I'll buy the chestnut popper as well. I'm going to buy the grappling hook and the chestnut popper. And then the botter bag is going to stay in the shop. You're approached by a shriveled up woman who looks like a date left to dry in the sun. You there, you a fisherman? She asks. On occasion, you say, caught off guard. Well then, I know a place you can catch something for both of us. A little fishing might not be a bad idea. Do I want to do the fishing? I think I do. You've got the touch. The partially mummified woman leads you across Edgewater Bridge. I've tried here. Nothing bites, you groan. I need someone with a strong arm and the right touch, cast all the way out to those cattails. I can't reach them myself. She hands you a fishing pole. The lure is an odd black stone. It's heavy. Card 61. Okay, here goes. Right, so I guess we're using the same target system for this fishing objective. You take the beaten up fishing rod and give it a shake. It feels good enough, solid and balanced. You'll give it a try. So I've got to get 5 successful bullseyes using 4 dice, and I've got 4 opportunities to succeed, and I can use almost all of the symbols there. The only symbol I can't use by the looks of things is that one. Otherwise, anything goes. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we've got a bullseye there. So I could keep one of these as well. I don't think I'm going to. Hey, that paid off. 2 bullseyes. So that's 2. I need a total of 5. So I need to use my wild shot. And that gets me another bullseye. think that's the first time the wild shots actually helped me. That's 3 out of 5 done. Fantastic. This is my second set of a total of 4. So I've got to keep 1. I think I will keep that one. I'll keep that one. Now this is a bit messy. So if I keep that one, I've got to roll these other 2 again. Okay, so at this point I've got 1 dice left to roll. If I rolled that one, I'd get a bullseye, and if I rolled that one, I would get a bullseye. But at the moment, 0 bullseyes for this set. And I've rolled that one, which gets me nout, so no bullseyes so far. And that one's forcing me to discard a dice, but that doesn't really matter because I'm bullseye free anyway. So that's the second set. Now we need to move on to the third. Cool. So that's a bullseye. So that's a total of 4 bullseyes, and I only need to get 1 more. Well, that's kind of that really, isn't it? Because now I have to keep 1 of those, so I've only got 1 left to roll. And I've got that again. So 1 bullseye. Wild shot. Nothing from the wild shot. So that's 4 bullseyes in total. And I'm going on to my last set. So I have to get a bullseye in this set, or I fail to get the fish. And there we go. I've got a bullseye. However, there is a bonus that I can go for as well. So I want to see if I can get a 6th bullseye. So I'll roll these 2 again. Keep that one and re-roll this one. Hey, I got my 6th bullseye. How about that? Fantastic. So that gives me a feat of marksmanship, which I can keep over here for a future endeavour. And I was successful. So I caught whatever it was I was trying to catch. So let's turn to 62. The tin. The lure plops down into the water near the cattails. You feel a tug and the line pulls. You have it! Reel it in, she says excitedly. It doesn't feel like anything alive, more like a lost boot or a tree branch. You reel in an old tin. Give it here! The woman snatches it and pries it open. She dumps a handful of gold coins on the ground and begins counting. Yes, it's all here. She pulls off the fishing lure. This is yours for 1 gold. You'll want it. Oh man. If you pay 1 gold, place the magnet lure in your inventory. Do I want a magnet lure? Well, I do. I've got 5 gold, but that's not really my gold, is it? So if I spend 1, there's a chance I won't be able to give Farmer Fastolf's gold to the person he asked me to. But it's only 1, isn't it? It's only 1 gold. Probably I'll find another gold at some point, or have an opportunity to get another gold. So maybe it's worth the risk. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna keep the magnet lure. Okay, well, sorry, what does it say on there? Okay, so now I can try and catch an actual fish, or I can say I'm done fishing. Well, I'd quite like to catch an actual fish, so let's do that. 63. You head down to the tackle shop to buy bait. Oh, okay, so there's one that's free. You'll need it to fish. Tolog keeps a spare fishing rod for you behind the counter. I can buy my bait up to 3, take a cube of the associated colour. If you're broke, horseflies are free. Alright. Oh, so I can take 3. So this is my bait. Place the fishing rod in your inventory. Okay, well if I keep the bait there, pop the fishing rod down here, because my inventory is getting quite unwieldy anyway. And I can go to 64 for fishing lessons. Pull the 3 fishing cards, 91, shuffle and place them face down like so. Place 1 or more bait cubes on the fishing spots you would like to cast on. All bait purchased must be used. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to put 2 there and 1 there. Roll as you would during an encounter and attempt to meet the conditions indicated on the cards. If those conditions are met, you've got a bite. Turn over the card. If the bait you used is listed, you have successfully caught a fish. Not sure what I do with a fish. Right, so this one is accuracy 4. They're all accuracy 4, sets 1, and actually they've all got the same symbols that I can roll, and each one is 1 bullseye. So let's just start with this one here. I wonder what the benefit is of putting multiple baits on 1 card. Because it says place 1 or more bait. Oh, okay. So I might as well split it across all 3. Okay, I see. So let's start with this one. Okay, so that's that one. Because the three symbols I'm going for, I know it's quite small there. The 3 symbols I'm going for are that one, and that one. Those are the only symbols that will be usable. So I've got that one. And I've got that one. That's a shame. Hey, there we go. So that's 1 bullseye. So let's see if there's a fishy here that likes that stuff. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's the other 2 baits. So let's move on to this one. Okay. Alright. No. No. Alright, so I can use my wild shot. Hey, wild shot came through for me. Hey, sunfish. Alright, so the sunfish likes the horsefly. Bravo, a sunfish will bring you luck. All players can now use the grey wild shot dice. Cool, so that's giving me access to a new wild shot dice, which has got a new symbol that allows me to re-roll, I think. So that's nice. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so I guess I'll go for the other one as well. Let's keep just that one. Hey, there's my bullseye. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, okay, so that one. Alrighty. That one doesn't like my bait, doesn't like the old horsefly. So I guess those 2 go back. Fishing is done. That was fun. Got myself a new dice. Fish, then leave the grey oaks. 66. Crossroads. The road ahead forks into 2. An old sign marks Hickory Hills to the right and Pointy Beaks to the left. Both will eventually lead to Crow Falls and from there to the coast. But you're not sure which to take. The crow lands on the right side of the sign. Maybe the crow knows the way. But then another lands on the left. Then another. They start to caw at you and ruffle their feathers furiously. These birds look angry. One of them leaps into the air in your direction. The crows attack. So we need cards 67 and 68. Alright, so this is what is called a face-off. It is a slightly more involved fight in which the enemy is actually able to attack you back. Let's have a look at what we've got here. So a hit accuracy of 4, so that means I'm rolling 4 dice, as I have done previously. If I win, I turn to card 73. Lose, turn to card 69. These are the symbols here which allow me to build a bullseye. Let's have a quick look at those. So it's the black one with the dot, the white one with the dot, and the half and the dot. I've got to get 6 bullseyes in order to succeed here, and if I succeed I get a feat of marksmanship. So I've got a hit accuracy of 4, they've got a hit accuracy of 3. Now when they hit me, they gradually fill up this bar, but we'll get to that in a moment. But first let's do my first attack. Let's just get the ball rolling, shall we? So I'm rolling 4 dice. Let's see if I get any bullseyes. I do. That's a bullseye, isn't it? So that's 1. And that's 2. That's a great start. And so I can roll my new dice. So what does that symbol mean? Let me just double check so I know for absolute certain. Yeah, so if I'd used that, then I can re-roll a shot dice of my choice. The bonus of using this one is it allows me to re-roll one of these, and I don't want to re-roll one of those because they're already pretty damn good. So I'm going to roll this one, and that didn't give me anything. So I've got 2 hits on the crows. Now the crows are going to attack me back, and they use 3 dice. Okay, so I roll the dice. I think rather than try and explain it, I'm just gonna run through it, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so because we've got 3 dice, we're looking at the 3 nearest symbols to the left. Now if we rolled any of those symbols, we would be keeping them, but we haven't, so that's good news. So we're just going to lose a dice, and the crows are going to roll again. So that is a hit. So that is a successful hit because it matches that first symbol. And we're re-rolling the final dice, and that is a miss. Okay, well it matches the third symbol, but because we haven't matched the second symbol, then that third symbol would not result in a hit. It's just this first one here that results in a hit. So I'm going to cover that up. There we go. So the crows are 1 step closer to taking me down. Now, you might not be able to see there's a little white cube symbol above the next one in the line here, but it does say tame underneath. And what that means is I'm able to do a blocking shot on this next one, so I can take a step in order to make this next objective of the crows more difficult for them to complete. But you'll see that happen if I'm successful. So we're going to go into another set. I think it's unlimited sets. So we just keep going until either I destroy the crows or the crows destroy me. So this is me attacking the crows again. Right, what have we got? Not a whole lot of anything really. Those don't help me. This one can be used, and this one can be used. So I think I'll keep that one, and I'll re-roll these 3. That's good. There we go, so we've got a bullseye. That's not looking good. Reroll this one. Aha. So that doesn't allow me to complete a bullseye. However, I can use that dice in order to block the next spot of the crows on their objective there. That means they need to roll this symbol, this one here, in order to clear my block before they can carry on progressing up this series of symbols here. So that's good. That's beneficial to me. Okay. Oh, did I roll? Yeah, I rolled a bullseye, didn't I? So that's 3 done out of required 7. Okay, so the crows now attack me. Okay, so we're going to keep that one because it matches one of the first 3 required symbols. The other 2 we're going to roll again. Neither of those help the crows. So I was just hesitating because I was thinking, should I have kept that one? Because now that there's a block, then theoretically the best the crows can do is those 2 there. So maybe I shouldn't have kept that one. That might be something to look into more. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay, that was a fail, so we're going to do one more roll for the crows. Alright, so the crows didn't roll anything that they needed, so my block still stays in place. I'm going to attack the crows again. Nice. So I've got myself a bullseye there. That's not going to help me at all because now I can't make a second bullseye. Okay, but I did get 1 bullseye, so that's pretty cool. Back to the crows. I'm forgetting my focus, aren't I? Not my focus, my wild shot dice. Let's do a roll for this one, for the wild shot. That's giving me an extra bullseye. Need to remember that. That's 5 bullseyes. Now the crows are going to attack me back. Crows, it's got to be said, are not doing well. Touch wood. Aha. So the crows have rolled that symbol there, which enables them to clear my block. So I think that's that one done. So I guess they get to re-roll this dice, but that has not helped them. So they've cleared the block, but they still haven't done any additional damage to me. So this is me attacking again. Keep that one. Oh, look at that. Nice. So that is a successful bullseye. I'm going to roll my final dice. I can't make a bullseye with it, but I could roll that symbol again and block the crows again. But on this occasion I did not. I'm going to use my wild shot dice. Nothing from that one, but that is a bullseye, meaning that I need just 1 more. But the crows are going to attack. Aha. So that's that one. So they've done an extra point of damage to me there. Okay, but they didn't roll the circle or the dot. So now we're just rolling to see if they rolled the circle. And they haven't. But there we go, they are 1 step closer, but I've only got to get 1 more bullseye. And that's unfortunately not a bullseye on this occasion because I cannot use that dice. So I'll keep that one. Ooh, I'll keep that one. Oh man. I'll keep that one. Hey, there we go. So those 2 dice there make up a bullseye. That is my 7th bullseye, and the crows have been defeated. awesome. It's a really fun little system. I really do like it, actually. I was unsure as to whether it would be interesting, but actually it is. It's cool. I like it. Alright, so I've won. So I'm going to turn to card 73. Plucked luck. Free of the birds at last, you start plucking the pointy black feathers out of your hair and clothes. For a brief moment, you're able to sit in peace before you hear it. Something or someone is rustling behind you. Do I have conversation card 13? Spoke to Oyvind about the minister. I don't think I do I? I don't think I need to look at it. I know I didn't do that. Nope, I don't. So I'm going to turn to 74. Hurling husks. Wow. Is this another attack? Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is a long video. Alright. Rather suddenly you're hit in the back by something hard and blunt. The blow knocks you over. You turn to see a scarecrow, not 10 feet away, hurling corn husks at you. This must be an enchantment to ward off those rabid crows. With all the feathers lying about, this one must be a little confused. Pull cards 96 and 97. What's going on here? What's going on here? Look out, the scarecrow is throwing corn missiles. Lay out cards 75, 96, 75, 97 and 76 as pictured below. On reflection, I think I might leave that video there. I was trying to make it to the end of the chapter, but there's a bit too much going on. And I think I need to stop. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. So I hope you enjoyed that, folks. That was my introduction to Spire's End. I'm not going to record any more. Yeah, maybe I will, but I probably won't. At the end of the day, with a game like this, it's fun to watch it played. Or at least I guess some people find it fun to watch it played. But if it's a game you're interested in, every extra card you see is a spoiler, isn't it? So I think I'll leave it there. Hopefully you found that fun, you found that illuminating, and if you discovered it's a game for you, I'm sure you can look around and try and find a copy on eBay or something. If not, maybe you just enjoyed watching it. Either way, if you enjoyed this adventure and you want to see more just like it, please do subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. I have been the Lone Adventurer. Thank you for joining me on this adventure into Spire's End with Hildegard. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.